And the Aleph armor's doing the work. So is the healing we have. And that's a new kind of spam. Don't want to get hit. Right? Just move to the right. A bit to the right. You have all the time in the world. Yeah, that damage over time is probably the biggest damage dealer we have right now. It's resistant to white. So a couple more adoration blows should weaken it. Just one more volley. Oh, just move to the right. So you can end this phase. Then get to phase 3. Or is this phase 3? What's that for me? One who failed to protect them. And that's basically Igaru's trauma. She wasn't able to protect the company. Okay. Okay. Right. Same shame shtick. Oh, I'd say same shit, but I mean, it's strong against black now, which is great. I can't even send May now. I think what I would rather do is move them there. So that's a sword we haven't seen yet. Borrowing Heaven. Good that she's aiming at the opposite direction. Black Laughter. How far are people? They're already there. Okay. Alright, where's going to teleport? Here. Well, this is annoying. We have no out in case a Burrowing Heaven attacks. You gotta move them to the opposite direction. As I was saying, it's gonna go through there. Need someone with a high black defense. I mean, Velasquez has high black defense, so we might not be able to send May over. And May is going to sit this one out. I could, for safety, I could just send Christopher alone. Alright, I'll just go for a safety strat, even though it's going to take a longer time to do this. Sometimes I think the red mist is kind of bugging out. When dealing with ranged enemies. Right, Christopher's gonna have to tank this. 29. Okay, we're fine. I can just move in the opposite direction. These monsters. Those, what is she saying? Was worried that the burrowing heaven escaped. It just seems that it was just that. Yeah, it's red mist is bugging out when it's dealing with ranged enemies. I'm just out of range of Mustisha. The red mist should teleport now. Soon. Okay. Time to run. Oh, I'm just going to play it safe again. So where is it going to exit? An exit there, huh? Okay. Alright. Just next door, Red Mist can't escape. Now the only problem I have now is that I don't have any slow bullets. Some of my people will probably die. You missed. I'm just out of range of justice. Alright, time to run. I need to know the final. If the final exit point is here, we are lucky. We're lucky as fuck. So where's the exit? Oh, it's there. We're not lucky. Fortunately. I'll just have to stick here. Alright. Evo's gonna die. Ecstasy and Screaming Wedge. Too bad. I'm breaking. I won't drop for sorry even if I try. Okay. Succeeded without any deaths. Well, that was something. So this is Scatter, right? Let's go. Funeral Dead Butterflies. We haven't had the Ball This Awesome yet. Why are you looking at me like that? You look like a thief just turned up on your doorstep. I honestly didn't expect to see you here. Or, well, to be exact, I knew you would come here eventually, but I didn't expect it would be this soon. You had such a sour expression when we talked, but you actually liked me, didn't you? What the hell? You know, I don't have any true contact with the lives of the people from the back streets, nor the pains they go through. Perhaps I have been living a more affluent yet cowardly life compared to them. From that, I've always felt so ashamed of everything, even to be graced by a small ray of sunshine. It wasn't always that rough. I understand that it must have been a hard decision to come here, so thank you. Sooner or later, we will have to deal with unexpected hardships here. There are just too many problems to try and solve in peaceful ways. The real reason I chose to speak to you out of all the other organizations or fixers that day was actually because of something rather trivial. What was it? If you're being honest, I thought I could barter with you for cheaper prices. Looks like it was a mistake to come here. I'll be going now. Please, hear me out. I saw you pay for the funeral expenses of an old lady whom you didn't even know. I truly admired your kindness, and I even looked forward to seeing it myself. Corpses can cause an entire alleyway to be infested with vermin if they aren't buried properly. Besides, I just wanted to repay her for treating me to meals a couple of times. Understand? I've never been close to being a kind person in my entire life. Why do you keep smiling, damn it? Just happy to be a great to be great at discerning the best of the best. Carmen could back up what she said. She truly did have a sharp eye for people. The tale of how she built her reputation could fill a chronicle of history books and then some. The only problem was that Carmen was too wrapped up with taking care of others. She never had a moment to take good care of herself. We were on such a delightful upturn back then. It's almost cruel to bring those memories back up. We were flying towards a limitless world that never seemed to end. By the way, who's the guy glaring at me? Oh, that's A. He just always has a serious look on his face. I beg of you, please protect the people here. I know I can trust you with this. From the past to the present, abnormalities have wandered the facility, killing numerous people. Despite my reputation, there were too many things that I just couldn't save. When I think about it, my entire life was far from one of justice. Probably wouldn't know much about the back streets, seeing as you stayed in the nest your whole life. Those streets were a place where there was no need for justice, morality, or any other pedestals like those. If you have never been there before, you won't understand how agonizing and miserable the stories of people who live there are. How they are robbed of the chance to live a legitimate life. How unfair and unjust life is there. All I learned there is how to survive this miserable existence. But Carmen told me she wouldn't give up on anyone, even people like us. She also told us that the weak who had willing spirits could someday possess enough power to cut off the head. It was such an absurd and ridiculous thing to say. Why couldn't I just keep on with how my life was before? I'm not smart enough for all those complicated calculations. Can't even write a logical or coherent report. The only thing I was able to draw was my sword against those opposed us. All my life, I only used my skills for my own survival. But that day, I had never felt more proud to be able to protect others. However, I wasn't able to protect anybody in the end. That cut me deeply. I was filled with anger and lost my mind for it. Ultimately, you did manage to protect someone. True. You and that other person survived thanks to me. I thought I had lost Carmen's will forever, but after all said and done, I had to have carried out that will all the way here somehow, right? Feel like I can catch a bit of breath now. When we first reawakened in metal, we could feel the exact moment our final breath stopped, lodged into us like glass shards. Stupidly, I woke up with only rage left in my heart for the abnormalities. You miss her, right? I do too. I don't think she'll ever come back. We'll never get to see her shameless smile ever again. The ones that made even people like me follow her. Or the light that radiated from her, flowing so much that one couldn't hold all of it with both hands. But her will and promise will remain the same, even after an eternity has passed. It will be a place where she can live on, even after death. If you happen to remember it, please tell me. Tell me the gift she left behind for us. And that is the resolution of Guerra, well, Callie's trauma. She failed to protect everyone in the corporation except for A and B, and that's why she continually regretted it, and her anger was channeled towards the abnormalities. But in the end, she realized that she could channel her anger to protect other people. Okay, this is A again. Perhaps first cycle 10,000 years. A TT2 time track. Will be brutal, they will not let you pass. By any chance you think you're not ready yet? Go back to the first. So essentially, yeah, that's the warning. As mentioned when we repeated this cycle to can reverse time, but cannot reverse the tail. So we now got Keter. What I can do is just send the glass over. Now, the disciplinary team bonus. Gabriel has synchronized with her past memories. Maximum number of ego that can be acquired from each abnormality is increased by 1, up to a maximum of 5. The department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by the meltdowns, which is the default. But this one is great. The best, one of the best, following HOD, I guess. HOD is the best. Okay, so before we end this episode, I can now move How and Archer downstairs. Can send D1 over there. Adam, Rika, and Devona. And I can send some people over. Okay, this is not gonna breach, so I'm just going to send them. Tom is missing. I think I moved one. This should be 4. Oh. No, it's just 3. Let's send just D2 here. Alright, before we end this, we know this, the midnight. Let's just grab our new spoils. Oh, we haven't gotten that yet. Not quite. Don't need this. Alright, let's just get that. Ooh, yeah, boy. I mean, we don't need it. It's a glass. What else? Have a valve. Yeah, we got a valve there. I only got Syrinx too. Don't need it, but might as well extract it. And another long-range white weapon. And more importantly, another LF. Oh, we weren't working on Naked Nest. And Ego Suit. Now let's equip our people. I think I can change Shuri. So each one should have Sound of the Star. I'll just go with Smile, Frank, and have Pink. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So who's currently the captain? Is it Yui? 8 days. I think it's Eliza. No, it's Morty. Oh. Alright, I'll just give it to Eliza. Eliza deserves it. As for the weapons, Archer can have the In the Name of Love and Hate. Alright, I'll just give it to Hao. For the architecture team. Right, who's still wearing A-class suits? Raika and Yui. Let's get an all-rounder. That should also be an all-rounder. Who else? Ray and Yunhoo. Ray, Yunhoo, and Maki. I wanna get close. And Maki is Solemn Vow. Solemn Lament. Cold Rush is fine. Right, Hey Weapons, Screaming Wedge, Syrinx, Letitia. Okay, we can replace the Screaming Wedge with Ecstasy. Letitia should still be fine. It's very fast and long. Low-key. Get a feather of hypocrisy. Don't have an extra Exuvie. I'd have gotten an extra soul in the mint. So let's just give them a full strange weapon. Oh, we got Hornet. Forgetting about the Hornet. Right, fashionable suits. I can give it to Raika. But Moonlight's already pretty strong. What else is wearing Hay class? No one. Syrinx. Alright, Loki. This slows down that. Nope. Alright, let's just get Loki to have that. Fancy should be fine. No, because we've got now Aleph weapons. Forgot about the Aleph weapons. Holy crap. Alright, this episode's already pretty long, so I'm just going to save the game, and I'll just think about who I'm going to assign the Aleph weapons to. And yeah, that's it for this episode. So we are going to try. I might have to just. I have enough love points, so I could turn. I could send someone so we can have this. I have more than enough to have that. To have level 5. Anyway, that's it for this episode. See you in the next episode. As always, new episodes go up at midnight, 12 midnight UTC, 8 a.m. Philippine time. If you want to watch me for this, I am on Twitch. So, that's it. See you in the next episode where we are going to suppress the Midnight of White again, but now with tons more Aleph weapons. And the Pale Shield.